Good evening, South Africa. Welcome back. I mean, it's been long, I know, and I haven't been here. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But then, either way, I know Lucas has been treating you guys great, very well, perceptional. So, now, today, we have a special guest on our show. We have a special guest from our fan base, and it's an interview with Lucas today. So, they'll be talking about the season as an overall. The season, you know, guys, the season is now over. So, let's hear the interview, what they have to say.
Look, it's nice to get Dini. As you can see, we have Pumulo. He's here to visit, and there's a lot that we're going to talk about. And I think one of the things that we are going to talk about, we know that the Dstv Premiership, Ligi Fedil that born in Antony Village one, and that's why we have you today. We know you've been watching the games from the beginning of the season, and since and the reason why we called you, we want to ask you a few questions to see how did you see the season? Everything, how did it go? Which team has impressed you? Which player that you think did well for the season? And I'm sure Usha for that day.
Yeah, well, I think we had a good season, I must say. Okay, Harry Truly in Sundowns, we know Sundowns. Out of this 16 team, we're going to put the Sundowns aside. But I think there are some teams that they did very well.
But in terms of season, we enjoyed it. Did you enjoy the season? When in terms of football, yeah, South Africa, will I enjoy the season?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's good. Do you have some of the highlights where I remember playing or game meeting?
Yeah, but it was a good season.
Oh, no, good. I think in if I have to say now my highlight for this year in terms of football, I think Ineli gave me a Sundowns, Orlando Pirates, first leg.
Yeah, Seling,
yes.
Seling and Honalimnati man, or Bonsite Bolo. And I think Sundowns is one of the teams that I used to wait some.
And I've noticed something. How about Palahudi Derby selling? I saw money annual that performance, but bring Sundowns, he will shine.
Yeah, I think it's Sundowns going to pass it on I. It's a melale mo yon. About Bocha Liban about Butse. Bambutse, Ubabutse and Amola, but I was not selling him.
Yeah, I remember those clips. Anyway, Pumulo, today, as you said, it was a dramatic season this season. I mean, we've seen a lot that has been happening. And you saying a dramatic season and Urihape, let's take Sundowns out. But Pirates, it win MTN top 8. Pirates is in a good chance for it win Nedbank. Pirates finish second. Okay, standing a chance for it finish second, they have. And Mamelodi Sundowns win him. So do you think it was really dramatic for Sundowns? But I mean, look at what Pirates did. So do you think Sundowns, I know they played very well, but we nearly giga October, April. But do you think Sundowns did well more than Pirates?
Okay, no, Pirates did very well. But the Sundowns, let us be honest, it's been more than 5 years dominating, taking everything. Yeah. So I think the standard that they've set it themselves, I don't think it's to take Nedbank or to take MTN. But they want the league and they want the Champions League. That's why I'm saying Pirates, it will be my team.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, like Ukula Lunoya Shugo for Yena, Pirates is the team that he thinks he did well because he says, let's take out Sundowns. Sundowns is out of this league. And then saying that Sundowns, this is the one that they won yesterday, is the 6th league title in a row. But we nega 6 league kulandelelana. I want to say this loud so abantu bazuzwa nasemakauti. But we league 6 kulandelelana and they're now beating Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, we league 14. and then it's winning league of 14, and then it's Sundowns see winning of 18, and for me it's something to look up. So what do you think ukuthi mhlambe siqhebe amanye ama team kumele akwenze in order to match Sundowns next year? Any ideas mhlambe?
Hey, sazoba nzima kakhulu, but I think iSundowns isibonisile ukuthi if you want good results, you need to invest more in players and good players.
Not true, because iSundowns ungathatha esinye scheme siyodlala eCape Town, uthathe esinye siyodlala eJoburg, and then bring another one to play in Durban. Now, no, lapo, I totally agree with you. Now, I have these questions. I got a list of questions, Lana. Since you said, yeah, you did watch the season, and before we just start, iliki fige maphethelweni ama-drama enzeke. You remember back in the days, Ujomo, well, now this is the time for Ujomo ezohamba yocomplain ukuthi nidlalise a certain player ningayirejistile and so on. Remember back in the days, Ujomo? And did you watch the game in First Division? Pretoria Kellys in Polokwane City. The reason why I'm bringing up this game, it's a game that has been on the top of the news. Everybody's been talking about it. What happened, Lapian? Polokwane City needed 4 goals and 3 points, right? Or to qualify. And then Pretoria Kellys was playing in Polokwane. So Pretoria Kellys is number 10 with log. So they saying no, we want to go to top 8, but it doesn't make any difference. The top 8 as Latin because there's no league. Now, Polokwane City, the entire season, abagaze ba lose game. I mean, ba winning of 4-0. Pretoria Kellys, they've never considered 4 goals in one game. But last week, we saw Pretoria Kellys considering 4 goals in the first half. And Polokwane City scored that 4 goals in the first half, something that they've never done. Do you think it came a bit dicey, or do you think it was fair mistakes?
Singasho ukuthi mhlawumbe ama-envelope kodwa ke it shows ukuthi ubani beyifuna ukuyiwina le game. So like we said ukuthi le enye ihlezi number 10. So there's nothing much ukuthi bafuna top 8, yeah. So the Habanye, they have to go all out and make it.
But to consider 4 goals in the first half.
If we show in the character that we want to win this game and we have to make a plan what is Pumaranjan. But mhlambe ke nama envelope angazi. But angifuna ukhomenta kakhulu lapho.
Yesterday I think we gave Maritzburg United against Mamelodi Sundowns, which I think Maritzburg United did very well. They played well. They managed the game more than playing. They did manage the game. So after the game, Fatu David said he's going to be watching Imuroko Salozi. He's going to be watching Golden Arrows. And he was asking who presenter Dstv, can they please show both the games in one script? Just divide the script. The reason why, we don't want to see what happened with Pretoria Kellys and Polokwane happening. Remember now, Maritzburg, they're sitting on 30 points with all the games. And Chippa United and Lokuzana, Gallant, one of them will lose your hand. Is safe. So, do you think PSL ingakwazi ukuthi nayidayisa ama game club? Do you think can that be possible to PSL kubekho the game edayiswayo?
Not ukuthi mhlambe into enje. It has happened even before, so siyazi ukuthi ziyenzeka izinto ezikanjalo, but otherwise iligi yethu you can say they're going somewhere, but ama game adayiswa that we can't debate.
Okay, we can't debate that ama game adayiswa. Technically, I think what the Pumula is saying, there is a chance ukuthi Pretoria Kellys did sell the game, and there is a chance ukuthi lama team adlala ngomgqibelo. Remember ama game ngomgqibelo ango 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And ango 3 o'clock onke, so that because these are the last game of the season, so they have to keep them esikhathi esifanayo. Anyway, asiphume kulezo akuzona zethu. Are you happy with the way Kaizer Chiefs played? Now we're talking solely to Kaizer Chiefs. The way Kaizer Chiefs idlale ngakhona. Are you happy with the performance, the coach, the players that they have, everything surrounding Kaizer Chiefs? Are you happy the way they played this season?
Yeah, well, compared to the last 2 seasons, I think they played much better football, I must say. Yes, the results, I'm not sure about the results, but in terms of the football in general, I think they played much better. Yes, they've lost about 11 games.
Yes.
This is the first season of Ataswan, I think. So I think they played much better.
So yeah, to Pumola, he thinks they played much better football compared to the previous coaches. I think I agree with you, Pumola. I think the way they played it this season compared to the last 2-3 seasons.
In the football, playing around, but yeah, the most important things is the results. What I'm a defender, which I think which is there's still a lot of work they need to do. But going forward, I think they just need to beef up their squad. And I think they will play much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen. I think there's few players that Kaizer Chiefs has already making busy with talks and having to them. And I also agree with Dupumul as well. A good team. I think Atazwan is trying to bring the identity of the team, the way the team needs to be playing going forward. And the previous coaches, I used to call it a helicopter football, from number 3 to number 11, from number 11 to number 9, and then set piece you score. If you don't score the set piece, and you win. Anyway. Let's leave Kaizer Chiefs. Like you said, first year of the coach, young players within the team. They found the philosophy. That's what they want to find, and the way the identity of the team, which is good. And then Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates this season, they've won the MTN. Remember, this is the game where Kuma semi-final they beat Sundowns, and then Bahama until they win the MTN top 8. Orlando Pirates is now, as we speak, is sitting on 51 points. Yalingana with a Super Sport. Yes. It's going to depend what happened on the weekend, this coming Saturday. Then Pirates might finish second. And then the very same Orlando Pirates standing a good chance of winning Lokuzana Gemanch in Nedbank Cup. So they are in the finals of the Nedbank Cup. They're standing a very good chance of winning Nedbank. And then, according to me now, it's the only team that outplayed Mamelodi Sundowns this season. What do you think of Orlando Pirates? Remember, Nalano Coach Musha, what do you think of Orlando Pirates?
Yeah, because ucoach usasemusha and umuntu ophuma ngaphandle. So I give him a credit. But iPirates idlale ibhola elingcono kakhulu. Elimnandi futhi, not ukuthi elingcono but elimnandi. Futhi mina ngabakhetha nje ukuthi i-team edlale kahle nje kule season.
That was my next question. Which is the best team according to you in this season?
It will be definitely Pirates. Right now they're getting a chance to win Nedbank. They'll go into final. And they also stand a chance that they can become the second on the log. So yes. So I think Pirates badlale ngcono kakhulu. Ibhola limnandi, Sundowns bekhipha ku top 80 or mnandi. So yeah, I think Pirates is my team.
And then coach of the year?
Then coach, definitely I'll give it to Rulani.
I'll tell you something about Rulani. Yeah. Since Rulani took over Mamelodi Sundowns as a head coach, akakaze aluze kwi-league. The only lose abenayo is still in Porsche kwi-Nedbank. Kwi-league akakaze aluze. Did you know that?
Yeah, I definitely know. The thing is, let us be honest and give respect when it's due. Yes, Mamelodi Sundowns, they have a good squad, but it doesn't come alone. You need a coach. You can have a Barcelona or Madrid, but if the coach there's no plan or there's no any direction, they can't do anything. So let's just give it Rulani a credit.
When Sundowns was taking the trophy yesterday, I was watching the game. I saw all the Sundowns players. Andy Lejali wasn't there. What do you think if future Andy Lejali is facing next year? Will Kaizer Chiefs sign Andy Lejali, or do you think Andy Lejali will be somewhere next year? What do you think of Andy Lejali next season?
Definitely will be somewhere else. I think now it come to a point that Yes, the Sundowns is that team that they call it. They paying players very well, or they can put any money for any player that they want. But I think the players they also have to consider a lot when it comes to taking decision to play for Mamelodi Sundowns. It's very competitive there. You need to know that if you're gonna able to fight, but you have to also look at the longevity that would last that longer. Look at Charlie right now. I don't think you'll be playing Mamelodi Sundowns coming to that next season because I don't see. It seems like Rulani doesn't have any plans for him, so I don't think he'll be on the Mamelodi Sundowns.
Do you see him playing for Kaizer Chiefs?
Well, if Chiefs, I wish Chiefs that they can sign him, but you know Chiefs always take time to make a decision. So yeah, but I think if Jali give him one season and he play most of the game, he will definitely give you. He can deliver.
Oh, no, that's good to hear that if Andile Jale can sign a contract with Kaizer Chiefs, so Pumulo thinks to go to 1 or 2 seasons, he can actually deliver something that the Chiefs fans want. But Mamelodi Sundowns, 6 seasons of domination in football in South Africa. Yini ocansi kumele siyenze manje, or should I say yini okumele amanye amaqembu ayenze to stop Mamelodi Sundowns, because somehow somebody has to stop them next season. If sizoba nasho manje sizoya i-decade izophela i-Sundowns win, yini ocansi kumele siyenze in order to stop Mamelodi Sundowns from winning everything?
Yeah, it comes to the same point that I've mentioned before, that you need to invest in the players. You need to put the money. I know it's a kind of a problem, but right now, Sundowns, whatever that they doing right now, they gaining from what they have already done before to invest.
They invested them and now they
Yes.
investment.
Sundowns, let me tell you something about the Sundowns that I've noticed. Even when we are at the peak of your season or the football, they already have a backup from you because they know that it won't last forever.
Yeah.
So other teams, they don't have that option. They have only one starting 11, and after that, it's just if someone get the injured but you don't even believe on those players that are on the bench.
Yeah.
You only have a starting 11, so you can't play a league if you only have a starting 11.
Any player that you think this season did well, not player of the season, but the player that you think he has improved, could be a defender, a striker, could be anything, but not a player of the season, but the player that you think he has upped his game from the previous year.
Shalulile is always, every season, is showing that he want to grow. To me, he's my player.
Player of the season?
Not necessarily a player of the season, but he's a good player. I think player of the season, I can give it to the defender. Was that
Mval, Toyolo Mval.
Definitely. Yeah, I can give it to him.
What about the goalkeeper Sundowns?
Even the goalkeeper as well, he did very well, even to a national team. So, yeah.
What about Usaleng?
No.
My Lula?
No. There are some games that they played very well, but we need to, if you want to choose those kind of category for player of the season or anything like that, you have to show a consistency. How many games you have played and how many those teams that they win you contributed. So it can't be only you can't judge on
by
a few games or that you beat the Sundowns only. You have to show a consistency.
I think lapha emakhaya aningene nakuma-social media need to comment ngale nto lena, because it seems like kulo nyaka lo it's hard to choose a player of the season. It's hard to choose the most improved player, because according to me, and Pumule has witnessed that, he said it could be anyone. It could be the goalkeeper of Mamelodi Sundowns. It could be Shalulile.
Yeah.
Maybe Uzwane is raising his hand as well, Lap. But if you listen to what I'm saying now, I'm talking about Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
So ask him, what about Usaleng? I don't think anyone from Kaizer Chiefs.
No.
No one from Kaizer Chiefs.
No one from Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah.
From Orlando Pirates besides Saleng?
Yeah, I'm not a hater, but Kaizer Chiefs, no. And Saling, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you remember all the derby games, if you see Saling,
Yeah, no, he didn't perform on the
yeah,
derbies.
that's what I'm saying. You need the consistency.
So, like as you're saying, goalkeeper from Mamelodi Sundowns, the striker from Mamelodi Sundowns, the middle fielder from should we even just add the defender and everything? And so that means Sundowns standing a good chance. About the next, I think about a week or 2 weeks. So, do you think Sundowns will be collecting?
They're definitely collecting. Goalkeeper clean sheet for about 18 games.
Yeah.
So they definitely most of the players that will be winning it will be from Mamelodi Sundowns. Yes.
There is a player at Kaizer Chiefs. People have been saying a lot about him and so on and so on. I want to hear your views. Itumeleng Khune played few games this season, and I think played 3 or 4 games, and he was considering, and he made a mistake, and he was sent to the bench. And then we have O. Peterson, who came in, and then he played the entire season. What do you think should Itumeleng Khune do end of the season? Because his contract is ending next month in June. Should he stay at Kaizer Chiefs or should he find another team? Because clearly, Atazwane doesn't have him on his plans. He has him as a reserve, but not as a starting lineup sakhe. So do you think kufanele ahlale noma kumele ahambe uItumeleng Khune from Kaizer Chiefs?
Mina wazi ngakutshela into eyodwa ukuthi if you want to abantu bakwazi ngento eyodwa konke lokhu okuhle kwakwenza bangagcina sebekhohle bafocusa kule nto eyenza recently. For him to keep that record that he did with the Kaizer Chiefs, for me, I would happy if he move out and go to other team.
Like what Brian Baloyi did when to Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yes.
When Ndlanya went to Orlando Pirates.
Same thing. It doesn't have to be or retired Chiefs because maybe you have a long service with Ilbon. No, I think for Khune to protect Albizula High, I will go to any other team.
Can he go to Orlando Pirates?
Why not?
Can he? Okay, I'm not gonna mention Mamelodi Sundowns, but I'm definitely sure Orlando Pirates need a goalkeeper. Anyway, we're enjoying ourselves today. I'm not alone. I'm with Pumulo today, and we're having. You know what? While you're watching, do me a favor. Just go to our socials, which is the Weekend Football Prediction on Thursday. Go to our Facebook page. Go to our TikTok, Instagram, and our YouTube page, and leave some comments and see ukuthi wena ucabangani, and maybe leave us a comment and your contact details. Maybe one day you'll be sitting here. Just try to get hold of us and inbox us. Then maybe one day you'll be sitting here. We will be doing that interview with you. As you know, ukuthi isizini iyemaphethelweni manje siqebi, and ngomgqibelo zidlala zonke same time. Normally, even the game le Respect United and Respect Mamelodi Sundowns, that game was supposed to play on Saturday, but because of a commitment, the Mamelodi Sundowns to Champions League, that's why that game is early. Because now, Respect is idlalile. Now they have to sit and wait and see what goes on. Normally, yeah, and I think for me, I think the league is very interesting at the bottom, because if we beg a league lapha emsileni, our number 16 Chippa United, they've got 29 points. Imarumo Gallants, they've got 29 points. Maritzburg got 30 points. Richards Bay got 32 points. So I think Richards Bay is safe. From Amazulu upwards, I think they're safe. Now, Chippa United needs to win. If Chippa United wins, they're going to have 32 points. Bazolingana nani ne Richards Bay. Goal difference, they're safe. If Gallant win, also the same thing. Now, Maritzburg, idinga ukuthi one of these two, idliwe or idrowe ngo 0-0. So then they're safe. Now, me saying that, Pezulu, there's nothing much to play about with top 8. There's really nothing much to play about. Yes, one or two teams, Imrogo Solozi, Okay, Isikukuri United, Golden Arrows, and Moroka Solos, they all got 37 points. So if one of them wins, is the one that is going to sit on top. But there's nothing much to play. Pebezul. Ikingila is answer. Now, we know what happened with Pretoria Kellys, right? And Lona was very vocal yesterday. Fadlu David about the same thing. He said he doesn't want to see that. Now, where we going? Where I'm taking this, if I say my predictions, you watch the season, I want to go to the predictions.
Yeah.
And very interesting. 3 o'clock on Gama game, Amazulu and Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates idlalela to cement their second position. Amazulu, if they win, they're gonna have 36 points. There's really nothing much to play for Amazulu. So Orlando Pirates idlalela top 2. Who do you think is gonna win? And the Pirates is playing in Durban against Amazulu. He hosts Amazulu. So who do you think is gonna win that game? Orlando Pirates and Amazulu United. Amazulu FC, sorry.
I hope Pirates will go out to win this game, not thinking about the final of a Nedbank. I'll give it to Pirates.
Give it to Pirates. And he scored
1-0 or draw.
1-0 or draw Orlando Pirates. Okay, manguthi lapha emakhaya uyazathi uyakuthanda ukubheja. Ngicela uthathe ipeni lakho uhlale phansi useshilo. He's going to give this game to Orlando Pirates. It's either it's a win for Pirates or a draw. If Pirates a winner, looking at the 1 goal, which is quite good. This is one of the it's going to be the most watched game. The next 2 games. Moroka Solos is Obidlala ne Gallants. Solos is hosting Imarumo Gallants. And then Chippa United will be hosting Golden Arrows. So these are the games that are going to be watched. These are the games. Chippa is playing home. Gallants is away. So these 2, if they both win, pelileng my respect. So as calling the Solos the Marumo Gallants.
Yeah, I'll give it to Swallows.
Chippa United and Golden Arrows.
I need to give Chippa United a red door going home.
So uthe kwi-Swallows unikeza bani?
Nikeza i-Swallows.
So in other words uthi wena
ngifuna idliwe banikeze i-red door igoduke ile ezansi mhlawumbe azobuya sebe serious.
Abekho serious manje.
Serious is red door.
Oh, okay. And then then the next game is the Richards Bay playing Royal AM. It's a Devon derby. Who do you think is going to win here? I think Royal AM needs to cement or get a chance to be with top 80. They are currently sitting at number 11 with 34 points. If they win, they're going to have 37. If one of the team above them doesn't win, they can make it. So which team do you think is going to come out victorious? Richards Bay is Royal AM. Richards Bay is hosting Royal AM.
Richards Bay will win this one. Also, this about Royal AM. There was no consistency this season. I think Richards Bay will win this one.
Richards Bay will win. And then Stellenbosch TX Galaxy?
They kind play same football this one. I'm looking at the draw on these ones.
Another exciting game for South African football lovers. Kaizer Chiefs and Cape Town City.
I think Chiefs need to win more than Cape Town.
Yes. But can they win?
Yeah, they will definitely win this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Is it going to be any red card?
No red card, no penalty.
But
definitely Chiefs will win this one. I have no doubt.
With no red card, no penalty?
Yeah, I can put my money on this one.
Okay, he says Kaizer Chiefs is going to beat Cape Town City, and he put his head on the block for that. I'm asking him any penalty, red card. He said, nope, Chiefs will just definitely win that one. You know what? Come Saturday, we're going to be watching. The last one, Isikukune United versus Supersport United. Remember now on this game, what they play for. Supersport United is still fighting for second position with Orlando Pirates. Sekhukhune is hosting Supersport United. What do you think is going to happen to this game?
I see a draw or Supersport will win.
A draw or super sport.
Yeah, draw or super sport.
Hayi ke nizwele nani lapha emakhaya usezibekile kanjalo kuphumulo wathi nje Chippa United, take your bags and go home. My respect sisakudinga ebholeni because when you're serious than kune Chippa wasethini Kaizer Chiefs will win. We yet to see that. Anyway, Phumulo, thank you so much man. Siyabonga ukuthi ube nesikhathi sakho namhlanje thatha isikhathi sakho ukuthi uze lana uzohlala nathi and babukeli lana apha emakhaya if you comment this is what we do. We will invite you. We will have one of the shootings in our sizoxoxa nawe about football and Phumulo njengoba usucommentile siyacela uqhubeke ucommente kuma page ethu and namhlanje siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi ube nathi sibonga isikhathi sakho and just continue watching the game on Saturday. I'll give you a call if Chiefs idliwe.
Kubonga mina ulebuka nawo lo ubade ngisho nyana lo.
No, thank you so much. Now we get to do the same. You're gonna be here same as Phumulo. Dini, please take us home.
But guys, you've seen it. It's been great. It was a lovely interview with our fan base, Phumulo and Lucas. I mean, guys, the season is over, but we're not yet over. We're still here for more, and we're still gonna come for Nedbank finale. We're also gonna come for the upcoming season. We hope to see you next time. Please continue supporting us on all our channels: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. We'll always be there to answer you. And don't forget our competition. We're still there. We still hold true to what we said. As you've seen, Phumulo was here. We did invite him over, and luckily he agreed to come on the last show. I mean, guys, have a lovely and a beautiful evening as myself. Kidding. Bye.